Lockdown not akin to emergency, default bail and indefeasible right, SC. To view the full article, click the first link in the description below. New Delhi, the lockdown announced by the government due to COVID-19 is not akin to the proclamation of emergency, the Supreme Court has said, holding that default bail is an indefeasible right on non-submission of charge sheet within the prescribed time. The apex court made the observation while setting aside a Madras High Court order denying bail to an accused despite non-filing of charge sheet within the stipulated time. A bench headed by Justice Ashok Bhushan said the view of the High Court that restrictions imposed during the lockdown should not give the right to an accused for default bail even though the charge sheet has not been filed within the time prescribed under Section 167(2) of the Code of Criminal Procedure, is clearly erroneous and not in accordance with law. Terming its judgment in the ADM Jabalpur case during the emergency as retrograde, the top court said that right to life and liberty cannot be taken away without a due process of law. In the ADM Jabalpur case of 1976, the five-judge bench by a majority verdict 4-1 had arrived at the conclusion that Article 21 is the sole repository of all rights to life and personal liberty, and, when suspended, takes away those rights altogether. The bench, headed by Justice Ashok Bhushan, said that the retrograde steps taken in respect of right protected under Article 21 in the ADM Jabalpur judgment was remedied by the Parliament-through constitutional amendment. It said that any restriction on the rights of an accused as protected by Section 167(2) regarding his indefeasible right to get a default bail on non-submission of charge sheet within the time prescribed which cannot be allowed to be frustrated by the prosecution. We, thus, are of the clear opinion that the single judge, of H.C., in the impugned judgment erred in holding that the lockdown announced by the Government of India is akin to the proclamation of emergency. The view of the single judge that the restrictions, which to view the full article, click the first link in the description below.